I'm Chicken Joe, and you're watching another episode of Conversations with Kyle. Today, we're featuring pianist, arranger, music director, and all-around talented guy, Nick Petrillo. Take it away, Kyle.
Hello, everyone. I'm here with Nick Petrillo. He is a pianist and a musical arranger and orchestrator extraordinaire. We're going to find out what all of that means, too. Hi, Nick.
Hey, Kyle. How's everybody doing out there?
Great. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so excited because I've been learning to play a little bit of piano myself, so I'm excited to hear from a real live professional piano player.
Oh, wow. How are you doing with the piano? Are you you're learning a lot?
Yeah, it's a little tricky, but I almost have Mary Had a Little Lamb down. But you know, I still have to practice a lot.
You know, Kyle, I was going to play a little of Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Can I hear it?
You want to hear it right now?
Yeah.
You know what, Kyle? I'm going to do a little of the ABC song. I'm going to save Mary Had a Little Lamb for later, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Okay. How's that?
Wow, that was amazing. That was a lot fancier than the ABCs that I know. So is that part of what you do when you say that you arrange music?
Yep, that's exactly what I do. So I will take kind of some of those easy songs that you guys know, and I'll make them a little bit harder for professional musicians to play, and that they'll sound a little bit prettier and more extravagant, like what you heard.
So you make simple music sound fancy.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And sometimes, you know, I'm just doing this on piano, but sometimes I need to do it for like really big, like a lot of musicians to play at the same time.
Okay.
So that gets tricky too.
So like an orchestra? Or
exactly, like a big orchestra. Yeah, sometimes 80 musicians, 80 people playing together. I need to write for all of them.
Whoa, that's a lot of musicians playing at once.
Yeah, it is.
And so you arrange the music, and then as the music director, is that what you do? Is you help them play that music?
Exactly. So there's something called a conductor. And sometimes I need to be a conductor too. So you probably see those guys that stand in front of those orchestras with that little wand in their hand.
Yep.
That's called a baton. And you have to, when he's waving his hand, he's just making sure everybody knows exactly where everybody else is so that they can play together.
That's so cool. I didn't know that. Sometimes I'll pretend that I'm conducting music just, you know, for fun. And I know that sometimes I count to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or I'll count to 1, 2, 3, or just 1, 2. Exactly. I had no idea that was the whole reason behind it. That's so cool. Just giving the musicians different signals, huh?
Yeah. So some of you kids, you might have a piano teacher that they have that metronome, right? That thing that goes like this all the time. So that's what a conductor really is. Conductor is really just this guy that, or this woman that stands in front of everybody, and they're just a little metronome that keeps everybody together.
I love that. A human metronome.
Human metronome.
Very
So
cool.
that's another of my jobs, is being an accompanist. And that's basically I need to follow the singer all the time, right? Whatever they do, wherever they want to put the melody and the phrasing of the music, I need to be able to follow them completely, right? Because they are leading me. They're the leaders. I'm the follower, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like sometimes when I play Mary Had a Little Lamb, it's tricky because I just learned how to do it. But Chicken Joe, my friend, he's a really, really great singer. And so sometimes I accompany him or play for him, and he likes to move it all different, slow and fast, and I have to kind of keep up with him as accompanist. Yeah.
Well, Chicken Joe probably does that because the lyrics need, maybe you need to hold on some lyrics because they're so important to the message of the song, right?
Right.
But to accompanists like, Kyle and myself, it's a little tricky because all you musicians out there know that we work with time signatures, right? We're always thinking those beats like on a metronome, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes a singer is going outside the lines of what the meter is, right? We call that, it's something called rubato. Does everybody know what rubato means?
No, I've never heard that word before.
Oh boy. So rubato is an Italian word. Okay, it comes from Italy, and it's called, its definition is out of time. So it literally means that we're not within the bounds of that tick-tock, that metronome tick-tock.
Gotcha.
So a lot of singers like to use rubato.
Got it. Yeah. Okay, so like when Chicken Joe goes, Mary had a little lamb, but then he goes, little lamb, like that.
Mm-hmm. That is rubato.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, Chicken Joe sounds like he knows a lot about music.
He's quite the singer, yeah.
So Kyle, how do you like to accompany? How do you do when you're accompanying Chicken Joe? Do you hold the chords out? Is that how you do those rubato sections?
Yeah, I try to just look at him, and usually he'll be doing something dramatic with his arms, or he'll look over at me when he's getting close to being done. He'll give me like a little nod, so I know. Yeah.
Exactly. So I want to bring that to all the kids out there because we have to look at each other. It's all about looking and listening when we're musicians. And another part of accompanying is when you're listening, you hear somebody breathe. So with a singer, it's so crucial that you're allowing them, because it's basically like speaking. If you run out of air, you're going to faint, right? You ran out of air. So you need to give vocalists time to breathe and then continue with the song. So the same thing happens, what happens when you're playing a flute? Well, flute, you need a lot of air, right? Because it's coming out of your mouth. So they need to breathe too. So it's all about, we're watching and we're listening when we're doing these things.
That's right. They gotta make sure they breathe or they might turn blue like me. I wonder if that would happen.
Yeah, Kyle's meant to be blue. We're not meant to be blue.
No. Neither are chickens. Yeah, so I'll keep an eye out for his breath.
Exactly. Another thing for me, we talked about this a little bit, is, when I'm working with professional vocalists, I need to make sure that I am coinciding with their style, right? So like the way I played the ABC song there was very classical and very extravagant, right? That would be great if we had like a big opera lady or a big opera tenor and he wanted that, right? Yeah. Or maybe we have a pop singer, like what we were talking with your friend. It may be more about belting, like it may be about holding those high notes and the rubato sections. And in that way, I can't play many notes at all. I need to just hold chords. So a lot of the arranging I need to do and a lot of the music directing I need to do has to be created for whoever I'm creating it for. It's very specific. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So like you would play it differently if you were playing with Chicken Joe than if you were playing with someone like me who's more of like a hip hop rapper kind of guy, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want me to show you a little bit about how I would do that?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Okay. So we had the first way, right? Which was, so this is a big opera lady, right? Um, with a big voice, right? So if I was going to do a jazz singer, right? Maybe we would go, or swing it a little, right? It's the same chords, but it's a little lighter, right?
Yeah.
So, and then if I was going to do, say, like, if we're going to do Chicken Joe's version, maybe I'm just kind of like giving him just a pop chord. And I'm giving him a lot of space there. So that's more of a pop groove. And if we're going to hip hop, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of lay into the bass because those are really deep.
Yeah.
Right? So it's all about like the different phrasing and how I'm feeling it for all these artists. If I'm doing like a rock tune, right? And guitars would probably do this. So there's all these options depending on who I'm working with, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's almost too many options.
But that's so cool because you can really kind of make it like how the person wants it to be and in their own style, their unique way of expressing themselves, right?
Exactly. Do you kids know what a chameleon is?
A chameleon?
Yeah.
The little guys, the lizards that change colors?
Exactly. So they change colors to their environment so they can blend in, right?
Oh.
So I always say a music director should be like a chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
So Nick Petrillo has his own style that he likes to do music with. But if I'm working with anybody else, I need to make sure that I am a chameleon to their style.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't know how to make yourself orange.
I unfortunately can't change my own color.
So just changing musical colors. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Also, I tour a lot. I play keyboards with a lot of different artists.
Wow.
So I get to go on the road. I get to see all these places. Like I've been to Europe a few times. Yeah, I've been to London a few times. I've actually been to the Middle East. I've played for our troops in the Middle East a few times.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really great to
You get to do all these things and it's your job.
I know, right? I feel so lucky. It's my job. I get to play music.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite, band or singer that you like to play with? Or favorite gigs that you've done?
There's so many. I mean, I play mostly with this girl, Aubrey Logan, who's a jazz singer and a jazz trombone player.
Yeah, she's amazing.
And yeah, I really love working with her. We had a number one Billboard record a year ago.
No way.
Yeah, and I did some arranging on that. Yeah, if you guys want to listen to it, it's called Where the Sunshine is Expensive. It's a long title.
Is that on your website?
It's on my website. Yep, you can check it out.
I'll link up your website. Wow.
Yeah, so I played on that, and we go to New York like twice a year. We play at Birdland.
Wow.
We played with the Boston Pops, which was a lot of fun.
That's so cool.
Yep. We've played, man, everywhere. We've played in London like once a year. We play in France once a year.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great gig. And then I used to music direct two American Idol artists. One was Frenchie Davis, and one was David Hernandez, and we toured a lot around the United States. And I am currently subbing in on American Idol as an assistant music director.
Wow.
So,
You get to
yeah,
all kinds of singers make their dream come true.
exactly.
Cool.
Yeah, so I get to write, charts and arrangements and do some playing with them, and it's a lot of fun.
That sounds like it.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I've been doing a lot recently. I live in LA. I have lived in LA for 10 years now, which is great. And yeah, it's so much fun. I love being able to play, as a professional musician and make a living at it. That's what's so much fun for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing all of this with us, Nick. Did you have one more song you wanted to play?
It's up to you. You want me to play one more song?
I would love it.
I'm actually going to play one of my originals that I just finished writing.
Yay! Okay, that's great. So we're gonna hear a Nick Petrillo original song. Yeah.
Yes, you are. Let me just pull it up.
So excited. Hear it. Gonna hear a song. I'm all inspired.
So I'm working on this record of original piano songs I'm going to put out, and this is one of my favorites that I've written. So look out for that end of this year.
Yay! Hooray! Yep. That was awesome, Nick. Thanks so much for sharing that with us.
My pleasure. So thank you for having me, Kyle. This was so much fun.
Yeah, thanks so much for doing this. I think my friends are really going to love hearing all about what you do and hearing you play. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope everybody learned a little bit of something today. And I think Kyle's going to put all of my social media and my websites up and everything so you guys can see what I'm doing. And yeah, I hope you guys had some fun today.
I know I did.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks again, Nick.
You're welcome. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
And we're back to your favorite chicken. Thanks for tuning in. For more information about the incredible Nick Petrillo, go to his website, nickpetrillomusic.com. We'll see you next time on Conversations with Kyle. Now enjoy this montage of your favorite chicken. That's me.